And it's Olmo. Danny Olmo.
Danny Olmo! Crossbar comes to the rescue. Terrific effort, just off target.
And we have our very first corner.
Defending of the desperate variety. He's gone for goal! Just off target.
Pedri usually is so good from that range. He didn't quite connect as he can, though.
Aramburu sends it crossfield. That's been cut out, well played. Pedri. Great vision. Martinez. Spain
They're applying all the early pressure.
I know it's still early, but they're showing the better signs. No caution from them.
spread out to the left. Pedri over to the left. Grimaldo looking to play him in. Now it's Williams. Pedri. Passing is crisp and sharp. Spain are seeing more of the ball, but still aren't carrying much goal threat. Spain looking to pass their way through. Ferran Torres. Yamal. It's a goal kick.
Venezuela really have found that they're getting more space out wide, and I can see now there's a lot of activity developing in that area, Peter.
Yeah, it's busy in there, isn't it?
Yeah, the wide players are doing their stuff and are grabbing the attention right now.
Danny Olmo, and it's Porro. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Pedri. Rondon. There will be a throw-in. Opts for safety. Pedro Porro. Tries to pass it through. Yamal picks it up out wide. Oh, what a climb! He will be livid with himself.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Aramburu. Oh, good-looking ball. Played out towards the right wing. Knocks it into space. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Pedro Porro. Half an hour played now. And he's making progress on the ball. That's a shade optimistic. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Spain clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And it's Olmo. And he's had it nicked away. Now it's Martinez. Played over towards the opposite flank. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Oh, that's a key interception. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Well, that's well spotted. Danny Olmo. And here's Ferran Torres. Good driving run. Rondon. Played out to the left flank. That's a throw. And that has been slung wide. Grimaldo has it in a wide position. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Quality ball. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
And that'll be the final action of the first half. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Yeah, it's a half that's had a limp finish after a decent start, so the manager has to re-energise and re-enthuse his players to come back out pumped.
So both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Spain clearly have been the better side here, so if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Referee has just said play on. Looking for options for movement. Now, can they get him away? He's having a go! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
He's definitely living up to the occasion here. He just loves being out there amongst it.
Dani Olmo. And it's Pedri. That looks a cracking ball. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Up towards the hour mark and still no goals. Pedro Porro. Rodri.
Well, Peter, just see here.
Spain have a free kick. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. And here's Ferran Torres. Oh, good spread. He's in a... Dani Olmo! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Rondon. A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. And no surprise, that's a booking. He'll fancy himself from here.
He could tee it up for someone else, but something tells me he'll have a go.
He's gone for the shots. Now, who's going to be first to this? Dani Olmo. He's having a shot! And that is high. He has found the way through.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
The pressing's intense and it's paid off. And it's Pedri. That has not gone well. Pedri. He's in a good position here. That's a lovely, neat pass. Rondon. Nicely spread. Chooses to go cross-field. You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
It's loose, and there's a race for the ball.
And he cuts out the supply.
Well, that is one way to stop him. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. Rodri. And it's Porro. Looking tidy in possession here.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
He's a sharp little ball here. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Grimaldo. Nico Williams. And it's Olmo.
Well, they've got one eye on the clock, but the balancing act is very...
Ferran Torres. Threatening run, but a measured piece of goalkeeping.
Listen, in those situations, he always looks as if he's in control. He never seems to get flustered. Exemplary.
Well read, nice interception. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
Now it's Dani Olmo. And he was quick to react. Pedri. Dani Olmo. That's an excellent interception. That's it, we're going to get 30 minutes more.
Well, 0-0 doesn't offer a fair reflection of what we've seen. The game's been vibrant. I think the atmosphere has remained buoyant, and we just need the scoreline to step into line.
So 90 minutes couldn't produce a winner, and we have extra time.
Cambio de jugadores.
So our quest to find the winner continues.
Spain finding their passes.
Gets a good foot in there.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
They're urging him to shoot. Great chance! Oh, yes! It's there! Save the best for last! Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
Spain penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead. That pass isn't the best.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Well timed, excellent interception.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
And he has shown him a yellow card. I do think he's feeling the effects of that tackle. Rondon. Played into space out wide.
Howson. Now Pedro Porro.
Rodri.
He's looking wide. Now it's Williams.
Lovely feet.
And he's there to retrieve it.
And now the breakaway.
Aramburu. Can he get on the end of this?
Rondon. And Rondon! Oh, he's been caught napping. Now the ball in.
Didn't quite get enough on that.
Well, that's a move which shouldn't be allowed to repeat.
We've reached the midway point in extra time.
Well, both teams have run themselves into the ground out there. Does anyone have one last moment of magic in them?
And so the last chance to find a winner. This really has been thrilling. Both sides going at it, and now for the final act. Rodri could move up a gear here.
Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Threads one in, and it's been played through.
Chance for a shot! Goal! And there's the goal they've been looking for.
The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
It's shocking, the ease with which he was able to get into the space, and a player of his quality was highly unlikely to miss that.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
Nicely weighted ball. Tries to play it through. Nice interception, well timed.
He's had a hit! Oh, it rattles the bar! He's found a way through.
Habrá un minuto de
It's a
descuento.
sharp pass. Looking for the run. And that's that. Perfect result, perfect outcome. So it is that time again. Every team looks to write its own special script. Moments like this are to be savoured. Hopes are high. A good start. That is what they all want. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So it's away we go then.
Well, Xabi Alonso is the standout. He'll be looking to set the tempo and dictate the play here, Peter.
He is so integral to this team, isn't he?
Yeah, he has the quarterback influence on a team so that as soon as he gets on the ball, everyone starts making runs. He's a master passer and a beautiful manipulator of the ball.
It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Pedri. Dani Olmo. And it's Pedri. Rodri. And Kubasi. Howson. Here's Rodri. And it's Olmo. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice pass. Yamal! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
He's got away. Nico Williams. Takes a shot! That is decidedly lacking.
Oh, it's great when someone backs himself to go on a run and get on the other side of a defence. Unfortunately, that's where it ended.
Pedri. Rodri. Oh, both starting the game at a pretty decent tempo. Here's Rodri. Well, that looks a decent ball. And he's picked out the run. He's picked his way through. Williams! Cross to the back post. Rodri gets it away. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And he's had a hit! It's wide, but only just.
Oh, he just got it ever so slightly wrong, Peter. There wasn't much in that at all.
Oh, Red, nice interception. Pass somewhat off target. Not the most accurate pass. And he's it's Morata! Goal! Spain! A mere formality, nigh on a certainty. He is truly in the zone.
Not even a hint of hesitation. That is such a cool finish.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Searching pass he's played there.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And it's Grimaldo. Oh, that's fabulous. And he's cleared it back out.
Spain really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
And he's made sure that's not getting through. Now it's Yamal. He has found the way through. Now it's Ferran Torres. And the flag has stayed down. Threads one in. Ferran Torres was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Yeah, definitely not much wrong.
He's gone for goal! It's anyone's ball now.
We'll simply have to tip his hat to the keeper here because that was a magnificent save.
Now he's got space here. Pedri. It's a really well-measured ball. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. And here's Dani Olmo. And he's there to get it away. And he's managed to get free. Nicely shaped ball. Now that's well seen too. That's an imaginative pass. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. He's not got that quite right.
Spain certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
He's got plenty of space out wide here. He'll try to keep this alive. Now this is an adventurous run down that left-hand side. Nico Williams. Looking to go deep. And he can clear it away. And here's Morata. Morata! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Well, you get a sense, Peter, that he could almost get to anything today.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
Pedri. And he was quick to react. Ambitious ball here. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. And we hit half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
That gets things going for the second half.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent and purpose. Let your opponents know you're not just going to quietly bow down.
And that has been clubbed away. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Pedro Porro.
The message is clear, none shall pass.
Yamal, and he shoots! And that is doing no harm at all.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Rodri. Grimaldo. Oh, he's found support out wide.
He is through here.
Pedro Porro plays it long. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
He's found a way through. Yamal purring through the gears.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder, and the task...
Al Kubasi with the foul. And that's going to be a booking.
Yeah, they look as if they're intent, Peter, on stopping him outside the laws of the game, so the referee is going to have to be very alert here.
Now it's Dani Olmo.
Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup.
Now then, clash of the egos.
This looks promising. Xavi Alonso.
Now by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here.
Now, can they get him away? Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace. Spain really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Now it's Yamal. That is good alertness. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
He's shifting through the gears here.
Morata has found the net here, of course. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the stats are pretty telling here. It's hard to argue with the scoreline when you carry so little threat.
Pau Kubasi, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with. I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Grimaldo puts his foot on the gas. Now it's Dani Olmo. Spread it left.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Pedri. Spread out to the left. Nico Williams. Shoots!
And the lead stays intact, just.
Now that's really unlucky because he didn't do an awful lot wrong then. It's a let-off for that defence.
Ball's gone out of play.
He's going for goal! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
Spain must do something here, and very quickly.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
Always onto this.
Yamal receives it in a good position here. And here's Morata.
Oh, it's Morata! Chance again. No.
Spain really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Spain with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually.
Cambio de jugadores en España. El dorsal 9 será sustituido por el dorsal 13.
And it's been taken short.
Spain nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Nico Williams picks it up out wide.
And the finish! There's a goal! They have stolen level at the last!
And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
Well, those players out there must be exhausted now, Peter, but at least they have momentum, which augurs well if this goes to extra time. Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Now it's Pedri.
Out to the left it goes.
He came in hard, very hard.
It is going to need 30 more minutes. No winner after 90.
Well, we can only hope we get an extra time contest of similar ambition, provided fatigue doesn't begin to play a part.
So all square, we need a winner, and we will be back for extra time.
Se ruega a su padre que acude a recogerlo a la puerta 26.
Stern test this for the endurance, for the character of the players as we head into extra time.
Spain.
Shot, surely! And he's following up!
Pedri. Grimaldo. Dani Olmo.
Nothing wrong with that tackle, ball won cleanly.
Pedro Porro. Well, that pass isn't the best. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the task, Peter, did he?
Yamal.
He's flagged offside.
Pedri. That has not gone well.
Oh, good spread.
Yamal might just make this.
Driving on and making good progress.
Can he get it through?
Dani Olmo! And that's a real chance missed.
That could yet prove very pivotal. Chances like that just can't be wasted.
Dani Olmo. Dani Olmo.
Has a shot! And somehow he managed to miss it.
Corner number 2 then.
Xabi Alonso plays it short. Goes for a shot! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
Rodri.
That's good running with the ball.
Tries to play it through.
Extra time reaches half-time.
Well, it has been a punishing game, both physically and mentally. But does either team have what it takes to find a winner?
And so the last chance to find a winner. They have played themselves to a near standstill. What is left in the tank now?
Yamal
Gets into a good position.
Grimaldo. And it's Pedri. Dani Olmo. Pedri. Pau Kubasi gets over and intercepts. Pedro Porro promptly onto that, and that is that. Nicely weighted ball. And it's made its way to him.
Shapes to shoot! Oh, should have put that away. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
And it's Olmo.
That's going to go a long way.
Yamal.
Finds himself offside.
Dani Olmo. Pedri. Looking to play him in.
Chance! Off the post! Oh, it's in! Late in the day! This could well be it!
Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game.
This then to draw level.
And he scores! Back in business!
Not a twitch, not a blink.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
All square again into the dying minutes.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another. I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Un minuto de descuento.
Howson, that is ended up in no man's land. And this is Morata.
There's the whistle, and it is going to penalties.
Look, I've been in this position myself, and after a grueling game, you don't want to back down if the manager asks you to take a penalty for fear of appearing weak. You can't let fatigue cloud your judgment.
Pressure and nerve. After 2 inconclusive hours, it is penalties. Xabi Alonso, first in line. 1-0.
You need a very strong mind in those situations. Any penalty that goes in is a good one.
Ferran Torres, next in line, and here he is. Coolly done, 1 each.
He just did what he was asked.
Ferran Torres is second man up. Oh, it's saved, pretty much straight at him.
Well, that's about as tame as they come, Peter. Couldn't have been any easier for the keeper.
Pedro Porro is the second man to step up for his team.
How confident was that? Backed himself all the way.
Spain looking to draw level. Keeper's gone the wrong way.
Brilliantly done. Never took his eye off the keeper either.
Grimaldo will take the third penalty. Oh, he's blazed it over the bar.
Oh, he got that contact all wrong.
Morata is the fourth man to step up. Good penalty, just steered it the other way.
Yeah, made his mind up very quickly and just didn't waver.
Dani Olmo comes up, their fourth taker.
Oh, and the keeper guessed right too.
3 each.
Grimaldo is the last of 5 scheduled takers.
And the keeper's come up trumps.
Well, he felt the goalkeeper outstared him there, which gave him the edge.
Yamal to end it here and now. That's won it!
Spain can celebrate now. They have exactly what they craved.
Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
From the manager's perspective, Peter, I don't think he could have asked for much more. Well, certainly result-wise. This is a game they wanted to win for so many reasons, and his players did a sterling job carrying out the instructions.